The movies he directs are truly in a league of their own. So you'd expect the same of his art collection, and you'd be right. In fact, it's museum-worthy. And as Rita Braver tells us, John Waters knew just the museum.
This is by Richard Tuttle. I love this piece because it basically looks like I had a niece that failed shop class in summer camp.
Welcome to the wacky and wonderful world of art collected by John Waters. On view now at the Baltimore Museum of Art. Works like this untitled sculpture by Paul Gabrielli.
What lunatic would have a box and put these kind of locks on it that anybody could break in a cardboard box? So this is obviously a crazy person's secret that I love.
And John Waters loves craziness. His 1972 cult classic, Pink Flamingos, features the late drag performer known as Divine in a contest over who is the filthiest person.
Filth are my politics. Filth is my life. Take whatever you like.
Yes.
So it's no surprise that the man who glories in nicknames like Pope of Trash and Prince of Puke collects art that is quirky and provocative. What has to speak to you?
It's something that stops me in my tracks, surprises me. I remember coming as a kid.
Long before he ever made films, Waters' parents brought him here to his hometown museum, where he bought his first piece of art, a postcard of this Joan Miro painting.
Took it home and hung it up, and all the kids went, "Oh, it's ugly." And that's when I started collecting art.
Will you hurry up? It's not just his art collection that has roots in Baltimore, but his films, including the 1988 classic Hairspray, which celebrates outsiders. Ricki Lake stars as a plus-size girl who finds love and acceptance on a dance show.
I'm Tracy Turnblad, and I go to Merville High.
Do you see all of this interest in the arts as kind of one piece that
Yeah,
it's all creativity?
It's all one piece of taste. It's all the same thing, what I do. I'm trying to make you laugh at something that you were nervous about laughing about, and you're walking on the edge of what you can make fun of and what you can get away with at the same time. Oh, now look, I'm stepping on my own thing. I love floor art.
This is a piece of art here, too?
This is Carl Andre, one of the most famous minimalists ever. Yeah. No, we gotta get it straight here. You can't hurt it, though.
These works are part of a larger group that Waters has bequeathed to the museum after his death. They usually deck his own walls. Your living room.
My living room, yes.
Though when we visited his house here in Baltimore a few years back, he focused on kitschier items.
This is my fake son, Bill. He's ugly, isn't he? I ordered an angry baby with bad hair.
Whose photograph is he
That's
holding?
an ugly picture of me. And I look like Bill there. I was a premature baby, and Bill's a fake baby.
Bill didn't make it to this show, but there's no mistaking who's collected this work.
This is a wall that, like the whole show, really kind of shows John's network.
Case in point, according to Associate Curator of Contemporary Art, Leila Grothe, is this 1976 picture of a very young Waters at opening night of Pink Flamingos.
A photo by Nan Golden. We have a baby John Waters talking to one of his muses, Cookie Mueller.
How did the museum react when John Waters suddenly laid it on you that he wanted to present his collection to the museum after his death?
We were ecstatic. John is a legend of Baltimore, and his collection really reflects so much of what we think John is.
And there's something else that really reflects John Waters. This was one of your conditions for giving your gift of your collection, that they had to name a bathroom, not a gallery, but a bathroom.
Yeah. But I wanted the bathrooms just because I thought nobody's done that. I thought it would be humorous. It would go along with everything in my career, and it did.
Of course, given Waters' work celebrating gender-fluid characters, the bathrooms are gender-neutral.
But I'm all for that because so what? You're just looking in the mirror, you're washing your hands. You can't see in here at all. You can't tell who's in there, you know? I mean, let's talk about private. You could live in there.
The museum won't put a price tag on the collection, but with Warhols, Lichtensteins, and more, it's said to be worth millions, which didn't impress John Waters' dad. especially after John bought this Cy Twombly work.
When I bought it, my father just hated it so much.
And to poke fun at John, Waters Sr. came up with this piece.
So he made that to you as a joke?
Yeah, but he drew badly correctly, and that's hard to do. He didn't even realize it. I probably turned my dad into a good artist who's now hanging in a museum.
Just one of the ways in which the life of John Waters has come full circle. Though it was once banned in several countries, Pink Flamingos was named to the Library of Congress National Film Registry in 2021.
You are about to receive into your community the filthiest people alive.
And the young kid who first learned about art here is now on the board of this museum.
I'm now an insider, so I have
Isn't
the
that
final
hilarious?
irony. No, it's the final irony, really, because now I don't want to be an outsider anymore. Everybody wants to be that. I want to be an insider because they have the power to change things.